It's the anthem. Here's what you came for. This is the moment. Magic was made for. Come on, come on. Light up the sky now. You'll feel the magic. Happening right now.
Okay, I'm gonna teach you guys how to make this. So this is just small elbow noodles, and then chicken broth, and then I've got Texas Pete. I put about however much I like in it. So about like that. Okay, and then we have garlic powder, paprika, ground black pepper, and then we have salt. I only do a little bit of salt. So just about that, because it already has salt in it actually. This is unsalted, or kind of unsalted, chicken broth. So, and just a little bit of pepper. Some paprika. I put quite a bit of paprika in there. Garlic powder, just a little. It gives it a little bit of flavor. And then I stir that. And so now we're gonna do pressure cook. And the 4 minutes, you just leave it because it does its own thing and sits, and then it'll beep at you. Once it beeps, then it is starting to pressurize. Do not touch it when it's pressurizing. Up here, this says sealing and venting. You want to make sure it's on sealing. This little pin right here is going to pop up once it's done pressurizing, and it'll start cooking. It'll beep, and this timer will come back on. And it'll go back or it'll start counting down. Once it's done, it'll beep at you, and then the pin will still be up, and you're gonna wanna move this over to venting. I use tongs and a paper towel to open it because I don't wanna burn myself and I don't wanna burn anything in the house or anything like that. Once it's done venting, the little pin will pop down just as it looks here, and then you can lift off the lid. Only then is the time you should lift off the lid. And then after that, that's when you add all of the rest of your ingredients. Okay, so this has 1 minute left on it, not even. And then I have my tongs ready with my paper towels, and then I have hot water, milk, and I eyeball these whatever I need, so I just have them. And then I have my black pepper, my Freddy's seasoning. If you guys do not live near a Freddy's, you could probably buy this on Amazon, but it's really expensive because that's like $4 to get at the actual place. Then we have Great Value mac and cheese blend and Kroger sharp cheddar. You can use any sharp cheddar, just this is specifically only at Walmart. You have to get it. So now I'm going to do this, and then so now what I do, this is what the mac and cheese looks like. I'm gonna stir it. I have a hot pad because it sucks to stir. And then I'm going to add the cheese and then move on to taste testing, and I add these as I need them while I add the cheese. So at this point with the mac and cheese, I added that whole bag, or not the whole bag, what was left of that mac and cheese blend. That was about 1/4 of the bag. That's all I use. I can use it 4 times that way, or I'll use a little bit more if I need the flavor. But I use quite a bit of the sharp cheddar. I'm probably still gonna add more, but the sharp cheddar is what gives your mac and cheese the exact flavor you need. Added a little bit of milk, because I always do, just because it makes it creamy. A little bit of water because it helps the cheese to melt. So I actually did not add any more of the sharp cheddar. It was perfect the way I had it. So it kind of tastes, when you taste it, because I taste test it, it tastes a lot like the sharp cheddar, but you also, like, all the flavors are popping and it tastes really good. So then I'm just gonna add a little bit of the Freddy's seasoning, because I actually don't need a lot in this for right now. And then a little bit of the pepper. And then you stir it. See, now I don't need the hot pad to hold it because everything's all mixed in. And I usually, the reason I'm beating the spoon on the side is because there's cheese. that still needs to melt in here. Or there's mac and cheese on the spoon and I like to get it off to blend that in. Now I'm gonna taste test and I'll let you know. So I went ahead and I added a little bit more of the Freddy's and then a tiny bit more of the black pepper because the black pepper can be very overpowering. This isn't actually that, it doesn't add that much flavor because all the flavors are really in this. So once you add whatever you feel like is necessary, then this is done. And then I have a lid for it. You can use a pot lid, whatever goes over your Instant Pot. If you actually have a lid for your Instant Pot, then there you go. But it is keeping warm right now, and it tells you how long it's been keeping warm for, which is great. Once you're done making the mac and cheese, then you're ready to serve.